Hi, welcome back to the Loss Prevention News Network. I'm Joe LaRocca, and I'm here with co-MC Amber Bradley and special guest Scott Ihrig.
We tried it. We practiced it.
Who's the Director of Sales with Universal Surveillance Systems, one of the sponsors here at today's event, and a fabulous business partner overall to a number of retailers. Scott's based in Seattle, and Amber's going to ask him a ton of Silicon Valley-like questions.
That's right.
Although he's from the great state of Washington.
We're going to get super technical, I think, because I got to tell you, NRF Protect is all a buzz with what you guys are unveiling here. I mean, the innovation room is like right next door to us, and it's basically, it's like got its own energy because you guys have unveiled some pretty awesome stuff here. Why don't you tell us about it?
Yes, we have. We have produced a product on the market that is the first truly open architect video appliance that is introduced to the retail market that will allow basically the conversion from analog systems today to IP systems with a plug-and-play application.
So that's a pretty tall task, right? I mean, and I know going into this, you guys said this may revolutionize the industry, and it sounds like it might.
It will. It will absolutely will. With being the first of its kind to the industry, we're going to capture as much market share as we possibly can and create partners along the way.
Yes, because I mean, that's kind of a big deal. As you know, with your interaction with retailers, Joe, that analog to IP has like always been this huge cluster of technology misnomers, right? People going, well, can I use a HVR and NVR and the blah, 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 right? Yep. With a million different acronyms. But you guys sounds like you've solved it.
We have solved it. I mean, we really kept it simple as well. Basically, the plug-and-play application that we have is it's a plug-and-play back into the box, and out comes the digital signal into the VMS platforms.
Wow, so that actually makes it super simple. I mean, so is there any excuse for retailers not to be moving this dinosaur equipment to the newest IP platform? You
know, the honest response that we've got from most directors of these companies we're facing today is, where has it been and why haven't we been introduced to this in the market until today? And we've unveiled it and we're excited about it.
Did you say just be grateful we have it now? Like, geez, don't look a gift horse in the mouth?
And the quote we get is, it's a no-brainer.
Well, that's everybody's favorite, especially director of sales. It's everybody's favorite saying, don't you think, Joe?
So, yeah, I think that's fabulous. And, you know, I wish I had something like that when I was working at the Walt Disney Company. But moving on to other days. So tell me a little bit about how do you go back now to the retailers, the business partners that you have, and talk about this technology. And do you approach the traditional loss prevention department, or do you even loop in some of the IT and operators to share with them about the new technology?
That's a great question. I mean, it's both. We approach the LP standpoint because they're our existing customer base and they control the facilities. We also got to dial in with the IT departments because we reside on their network. Right. So we talk about today, is there IT collaboration within an organization? Over the last 5 or 6 years, there hasn't been. And now we've made it simple for that collaboration to happen, in tune creating a stronger partnership with the IT and LP staff.
Okay, so Scott, you know, I have a passion for technology. I'm a real tightwad with my bandwidth. And I'm the IT, I'm the CIO, and I'm not letting your system onto the network. Tell me how you work around somebody like that.
A tightwad with bandwidth.
A tightwad with bandwidth. How do you work around and maybe swing them into your ballpark, or do you come up with a different solution altogether?
No, it is. I mean, our product is, the technology advancement that we have in our product allows our working efforts with the IT department to really create a situation where we have a dual streaming technology to where we take one stream that hosts the VMS platform and the other stream allows for remote connectivity, not putting the strain on the network that they're worried about.
And so they could pull it back up with as an issues-based versus a full-time stream.
That's exactly correct.
And tell me one other thing. So, you know, again, I'm the tightwad CIO about my bandwidth, but I'm also really concerned about privacy. Right. And that's a hot issue with retailers, especially with all these breaches. Tell me about, do you layer on a security, a firewall and virus scanning, and does that get approved by the IT security people? How does that work?
That is approved by them, and it's basically a network appliance, which is a server. This is an i5 or an i7 type server, which they're used to on their network today, with normal operator workstations that their staff uses. So it's nothing foreign to them, and they're used to it in an everyday environment.
Yeah, totally.
So
agree.
Let's talk about, you guys do some significant charity work.
We do.
Right? So you had a golf tournament.
We did.
Here, tell us about it.
Our 7th annual USS golf tournament was held at the LA Trump National. A tremendously gorgeous course, very, very challenging when you're facing fairways that are only 20, 30 yards wide.
Yikes.
So my team didn't do that well, but we had a great time. And it was great for the charity event as well.
Yeah, what charity is it?
It's the USS Foundation that supports the underprivileged children.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I know it's always incredible when a solution provider is kind of out not only to help the industry and revolutionize the industry with these new products that you guys have, but also giving some back. And I think we can say USS does that like in spades, because I'm totally putting you on the spot with the number of times you guys have done this golf tournament, but
Yeah, this is our 7th annual.
Okay.
And to speak about that too, it really comes from the heart of Adele Sage, is our owner of the company, and he prides himself on giving back as much as he does to his own company, but to the industry in general as well.
yeah, I think that speaks volume both about the solution provider, the owner, and probably y'all's core values and the fact that you want to take care of the industry, but not only from a customer side, but from kids in need.
Yeah, and Adele has done a tremendous job of instilling that in all of us, and it's truly a USS family there because of Adele Sage.
What's from an events perspective y'all's next stop on the road?
Well, we have several conventions, and we've got to, as far as the overall stuff, we have ASAS coming up later in the year, which is a really big focus for us, and then into next year we lead into ISC and others as well.
Oh, great. So you guys are basically at all the major technology shows.
We are, absolutely.
So you guys are going to be taking some Advil for those feet, because, I mean, you're going to have 1 million people at your booth wanting to see this unveiling new product. What is the product actually called?
The product is called NDVision, which is New Digital Vision for the industry in general, and it's going to be a powerful tool for everybody that sees it.
That's very cool. So we're going to totally give the, what is the website that people can go to find out more information?
USSinnovate.com, and that's the company website, which has links to the product as well.
All right. Well, you've been a sport. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to go back to Gus. It's been LPNN, Amber, Joe, and Scott. Thanks for watching.